It is now 18:30. Exactly, 18:30 South African Standard Time. I said this would be the time we will start, and I shall do similar to what Mike did to you guys last week, which is warming up with alphabet letters in groups of five. However, I'm warning you, I will
Perfect.
not be using sequential letters.
Thanks.
I will not be using sequential letters. I will not, for example, give you F, G, H, J, F, G, F, G, H, I, J. Here's your first set of five. Okay, there was your first set of five.
Got it?
Okay, got it, yeah.
Somebody
Do you
give
want
them
to
back
say?
to me.
Yep.
Wil jy
Alpha,
hoor wat dit is? Wat nou?
Alpha Bravo Delta Fox India.
Correct.
Perfect. Got it?
Perfect copy.
Ja.
Right. Okay. So let's go this way. And there you have your next series of letters. Do you want me to resend?
Yeah, give it to us one more time.
And who is giving it back to me?
Ek sal gee wat ek gehoor het.
Wat het jy gehoor?
ZYXW Victor.
Correct.
Dis wat ek gehoor het.
Spot on. Right. Now this one is an old telegraphy trick. Toy is aware of it. I will send it slowly, and I want whomever, except you, Toy, to give me the sentence back. Do you need me to repeat?
That was a bit
Yeah, I've
fast
got
for
it.
me.
But, Derek, do you want to take it again? I've got it, but you could let's send it again for Derek, I think, please.
Yeah, please, a bit fast for
Okay.
me.
It is fast. I did that on purpose. There you go.
Yeah, I lost out halfway through.
Nice tongue twister.
It is a bit of a tongue twister. It's a fantastic warm-up tool for a straight key operator.
Okay.
This is what it should sound like when used on a straight key. Come on, that paddle moved. Apologies for that. Let's try that again. The sentence, the sentence is Ben's best bent wire.
Yeah, Ben's best bent wire. That's what I got. Yeah.
Correct. Except you're supposed to send it a bit more rapidly with less spacing. Anyway, so the idea is for somebody, I do not care who, to call CQ correctly. That would be CQ, 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 DE, your call sign, your call sign followed by a K. And then I will respond using a call sign. As though it's a DX call. It will not be a South African call sign, it could be. But it won't necessarily be a South African call sign. What I then want from you is an RST exchange.
Where it gets interesting.
Right. So who is popping me the first CQ?
I'll give it a go.
Let's make it interesting. Derek.
Okay, I shall give it a go.
Give me a CQ. Well, you don't have to if you don't want to. It's fine, either way.
Yeah, hang in there, I've got key failure. Give it a sec. Can you hear that?
I can, yes.
Okay, shall we go? Sorry. A few mistakes in between.
That's fine. So what you do when you make a mistake like that is this.
8 of them.
No, it can be anything. 6. I often just do this. And then you keep going. Okay.
Nicely spaced.
Just a couple dots. Not like you do couple E's, like that is too fast spaced, but not like this either. More like somewhere in between. Okay, now I'm
Perfect.
going to send you a call sign. Multiple, I'm going to send it to you twice. Let me
Okay.
know if you catch this.
It sounds like a V8 something 55 1K. Or...
It was Victor 51, Mike Papa.
Okay, almost.
At the end, you heard I did. That was for you to come back to me.
Okay.
So
Okay.
this was the call. So I'm going to drop the speed a little for you. So it was Victor 51, Mike Papa. And then I said, okay.
Okay. Okay. Stopper.
Yeah. And I do not know who owns that call sign.
It's okay. We're just testing. Okay, so I'm going to try this. Sorry, it was. Okay, that's Victor 51 MP.
I want DE.
There you go. Okay, that was me, and I should give you the, what you want, the RST.
Yes. So what you would send, you are.
Got it. I'll try that. Oh, sorry. Um, and
All
then
right.
something like
AR.
sorry, that was and if I remember correctly, it's sorry, it's no, it's the other way around. And then A and R.
Right. So your call sign is ZS1 Romeo Echo Delta, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
Now I shall send back to you, although this is CW, as in a contest setup. I'm trying to check something. Okay, that's fine. So I will send to you. That was a comma, by the way.
Okay.
Now I'll send, as most good operators do, good evening, comma, you are, or your, is, 529. And now I'll do that with a K in. I'm calling you specifically at the end. So now what you would do,
Missed
you'd
half
send
of
me a,
that.
okay, that's fine. What I sent, good evening, with a comma. Your RST is 529, 529, and then the AR, like so, which is basically the end of my transmission, followed by your call sign, followed by from my call sign, and then this.
Okay.
KN, which means I'm calling you. No other station. So how you would
Okay.
end this, but you're not going to do that. I'm looking for another victim. As you'd send
Perfect.
me.
Perfect.
So what you do, you send.
Thanks, Grant.
No problem. You'd send next. You would send Roger, and then from. Come on. Thank you for call and
73.
73. Correct.
Perfect.
Right. Who's next, victim?
Thanks, Grant.
No problem. Okay, Tim.
Right, yeah, let's roll.
Are we assaulting you next?
Talking me next, yeah. Let me
Okay,
send
you
you a
are
sequence.
06 in the mic.
Z6 India mic, yeah.
Okay, I'm muting my microphone.
Okay. I hope that's going to be loud enough. Yeah. Is that loud enough to hear, guys? Is it sharp? Okay, all right. All right, let's see if we can do this, because unfortunately this thing's not very loud.
Daar's 'n fout by daai. Daar's 'n
Yeah,
fout op
it's
die audio.
distorted. Audio is distorting.
It's distorting. Okay. All right. Brant, I'm just going to change over to a set of speakers and stuff here, because this thing is not working well. So if you want to carry on with Toy in the meantime while I try and sort this out.
No problem. Toy.
Gooi vir Toy.
Daar's hy, daar's hy, daar's. Wat sê jy, wat moet ek vir jou maak? Moet ek CQ stuur?
Jy stoot hom 'n CQ. Let me send you one back. Ek gaan dit jou terugstuur.
Right? Het jy nou gesê Kilo 9 Oscar Golf?
Korrek. 100%. Good copy.
Okay. Het ek nou reg gestuur. Sorry, kom ek begin voor. Wil ek vir RST ook gee? Rand?
Ja, asseblief.
Okay.
Well done. RST en 'n thank you. Nice.
Ja, nee, was maar klaar.
Yeah, no, now we'll give it back to you. Now that's a good morning, by the way. I say, QSO done. That was more the contest style QSO. Signal report, thank you at 73. Boom, done. You'd also find this in DX. Although you'd never find, well, very seldom, this kind of speed. You'd more like hear this. Which is still fairly relaxed for DX. But anyway, Tim, did you sort your speaker situation?
Yeah. Let's just see if you can hear this now.
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
That's better. All right. Okay, let's give it a whirl and see what we do here.
I assume you copied.
Sorry, say again?
I assume you copied.
No, I got the DE and then I missed the rest. Sorry.
No, okay, let me send. I'm gonna send you the call again.
Okay.
And the reason why I turned up my speed is because this is the speed you sent at me.
Yeah. Sorry. Jeez, okay. Um,
Okay, I copied.
yeah.
All right. Yes, I'm good. So here we go. Oops. All right. The only reason why I turned it up, Tim, you turned it up at me, so I turned it back up at you.
And that's actually
That was
good
about,
because, as I said
yeah.
to Mike, I'm trying to push a bit more, and yeah, it is coming at me very fast, but I am coping with most of that. I got the call sign and everything, and the 599, and all of the rest of that. So that's
Yeah,
fine.
I sent you a
And
video
it's a
link
good
as
thing you're
well,
pushing me.
Yeah, that was about,
Yeah.
I'd say, let me think.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that was about 23 words a minute, I'd say. Okay, I'm not going to do that to the others. Right.
No, sure.
No. That was rude. Anyway, that was great fun.
Yes, it's
Now.
true. I was playing with this. I was playing with this thing during the week, and I've got the speed set up actually faster than I'm happy with, but I can't get the darn thing to come down again, so I'm kind of stuck with it at the moment.
Now that is the thing. For everybody else, you need to copy or set whatever you're listening to a speed that you're not quite comfortable with. And every time you get comfortable with it, pick it up. You'll find very often when I'm on air, I'd send at about 25 words a minute. That would be about this. Fairly rapid sending. And often people will send back to me faster than even that. Our good friend Mike is particularly guilty of sending to me at 30 words a minute. Doesn't bother me, but that's what it is.
He does that to me too, don't worry.
Anyway, sorry, there is one.
Toy's got a big dog on his lap.
What's that?
He's getting some puppy love.
Toy's got a big dog on his lap.
That's Vladimir, I suppose.
Ja, is baie meer. Hy het 'n bietjie geselskap, hy sê pa.
All right. So, anything? Oh, the one thing you'll see sometimes, not very often. If, for example, well, not if, this is going to happen. I come down to the ZS1 region and say and operate from there. You'll see me do this. So this, sorry, is a forward slash. It's a Z with an extra dot on the end. So what I would send is my call sign. Stroke 1. If anybody, for example, Toy, if you ever visit me, you would do this.
Bietjie opgebreek daar, maar ek weet wat jy daar bedoel het.
Yeah, you send me stroke 6, or you send a stroke 6. It's not something you see often in the material, is the forward slash. I know that Long Island CW club teaches it. I do not know about CW Ops, never been a member. I'm simply not fast enough to do it. Of course, if you visit the UK, you would send with a stroke, whatever the heck UK call sign you might be in. Mike 0 or Mike 4 or wherever you might find yourself. Or if you're in Namibia, you'd send stroke Vector 31.
Antwoord.
Hey, Jerry. Hello, Jerry.
Hello, Mike. Hello, Mike.
Mike is not running the class tonight. That would be me, Brandt.
Brand.
Correct.
I'm just making
Okay.
some tea, Brent. Doing a good job.
Thank you. So, as I said, the forward slash is a very useful thing to know. And I would highly recommend you learn it, you know it, and you know it well. Or even you hear it like, oh, come on, that wasn't C. Why did I do that? Remember it. Da did is a forward slash. Or a stroke, as some people would call it. Another useful one, and you'll see this in a word such as non-resonant, is the hyphen. We all know the break, which is, oh come on, why is my bloody pedal, that would be the break. Oh come on, sorry, this pedal of mine is not new, sometimes the contacts don't work correctly. There you go. Da 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 da. If you're saying something and you're thinking, you would then do that and then continue on. Now the hyphen is one extra dot. Da 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 is the hyphen. So for example, non-resonant. Non-resonant. Now the exact opposite of the hyphen, instead of da 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 da. Now what's my phone talking in my pocket? Da 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 da. Happens to be an apostrophe. For example, the Afrikaans word or hun, apostrophe in, would be apostrophe in. If you were to write Afrikaans, something I don't do well, but I assume there are people that do it. Or I have.
Just out of interest, Brunt, how sort of often would one run into that? Because most of the stuff I hear locally, we kind of stick to the real basic stuff.
Okay. You will not run into this often. We had hit this in long rag too. And yes, I know most people don't necessarily have an interest in rag 2, but it's a good thing to know. For example, if I say I have a non-resonant end-fed, I could do this. I have, or I could do, oh, come on. I have. It is actually longer to do that than it is to write out I have. Outright, but I've seen that done. Either works.
So that would have been an I-V-E with the apostrophe.
You put an apostrophe like so. Come on. I have. But it's just simpler to do this. Oh, come on. What up? Use a 5-inch. Come on, you piece of crap paddle. I have. I personally rather do that. Now in Afrikaans, you cannot get past the apostrophe. For the or hun. Unfortunately, I do not know of diacritics, or if there are any, in Morse code. I've never found any. For example, for the Afrikaans word se. I know
just out
there
of
are.
interest, if you look at the way people write Afrikaans when they do text messages on WhatsApp and stuff like that, a lot of them just drop the cuppies and they drop all those
I never
things
do
that.
that.
Yeah,
You can.
I don't even know where to find it on my keyboard, so
Hold
I tend
down
to
the-
leave all of that out.
No, you just hold on. You just hold
Which
on
is
the
probably
character.
you hold on the case. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Well, but I see a lot of people kind of dumbing down, if you could put it that way.
You could do that. I personally don't like doing it. That's why I never Morse in Afrikaans. Now, there are some interesting things that you can find in Morse code. For example, there's an O diaeresis used in some European languages. It's a standard O with a dot at the end. Da, da,
German.
da. Yeah.
Umlaut.
Now, if yeah, that is actually an umlaut. So the word more in Afrikaans can be done more, but you cannot do say. There is a lot of characters in Morse that we never use. Many that I don't even know. Cyrillic, for example, has a full character set of its own. So
Well,
does
that must be
Japanese.
scary. That's absolutely scary.
Yeah, well, so does Japanese.
Don't even go there.
Exactly. Let's not even joke about it. All right? So, basically, what I'm saying is that we are basically touching the basics. We're not learning Cyrillic or Japanese Morse code here. So, learning a couple extra characters is useful. For example, if I'm telling you a contest or I'm scheduling a chat with you, however, Morse code or whatever, if I want to say 1850, I would send you 18. Oops, that was 17. And then I'd send you a colon. So there's a bunch of interesting characters that you don't run into on the regular. You want to know more about those interesting characters, you can go look them up and use them and surprise somebody on air if they are not common.
Just give us that colon again, please, Brent.
Da 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 da.
Okay, like an OS, yeah.
OS basically, but it is a colon.
Yeah, it's a pro sign, so it comes like a pro sign comes as one.
It sounds like a pro sign, but it actually isn't a pro sign.
Okay.
It is an actual punctuation mark. Quite a few punctuation marks have do sound like pro signs, but they're not. AR, for example, is actually also the punctuation for plus sign. I do not know what the yeah, that is the plus sign. The equal sign would obviously be come on, Paddle. Da 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 da, which we use as a break, but it is also the equal sign. I do not know what the of course times or / divide, and I do not know what the asterisk or sign would be for times. I would just use an X, to be honest. But okay, please note you're not going to run into this. Not easily, not now, not within the next couple of years, I would hope. Because this is serious rag shoe territory. If you can start discussing mathematics in Morse code, you've got a problem.
I don't even discuss mathematics in normal talk. So.
No, neither do I, honestly, but I can. I choose not to.
Brand, it's good to know the basic punctuation things that's commonly used, not the fancy ones, but the common ones.
Yeah, the common ones we all know anyway. That would be, that is obviously the plus sign, but we all use it as an end of transmission pro sign.
Yeah.
And this, which is the full stop. Yeah. And of course, we all know which is a comma.
Comma.
Correct. And we know, oops,
Question mark.
the question mark. We use that one often, especially when the bands suck. I got the other day, I've got a chap out of Argentina in Roodepoort noise levels, which wasn't funny, but it was great fun, I'll tell you that. I think I sent him 6 question marks during that exchange. So that is, I think, the most commonly used piece of punctuation you'll ever use. Is a question mark. So let's not go all kinds of fancy and trying and sending somebody time. Which will be 10 to 7 at night. 1850. Let's not do that. People will wonder who taught you Morse code, and you'll say it's me, and people will think I'm weird. Well, nothing new. That people think I'm weird anyway, including my wife. Okay. Checking my paddle. I just not sure if it was loud enough.
If I may ask Brant and the other guys, paddle contact spacing on a paddle, what's a norm for it?
Okay.
I'm messing around with mine, so I don't know what should it be, what's comfortable, what's not comfortable.
All right. I'm going to tell you the same thing I would tell a straight key person, a straight key operator. Take a piece of A4 paper.
Yeah.
Fold it in half.
Okay, so double
yeah, fold it in half. Set your pedal open so that it can comfortably slide in there between the contact and the point on the lever, right?
Okay.
Then you close it so that you can just pull it out. Do that on both sides.
Perfect.
And you'll see it's very narrow, but it's not too narrow. Same as you do with a straight key.
Is that a sort of 0.15 or 0.12? What's an A4 or whatever normal page?
I got no idea how thick an A4 paper is. I don't use A4 paper in my regular life. As blind as I am.
Yeah, it's
no,
but yeah,
I don't use A4 paper.
I would guess probably about
a millimeter or less.
Yeah, it's 0.15. It's a fraction of a millimeter.
Probably
okay.
maybe 5 to 10 thou in the old terms.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as I said, that is what I would tell a straight key op as well. I mean, I don't particularly know how wide these are of mine, but as I said before, this is an old, not sure who made this thing, but it has an actuator inside of it as well. And it does connect to my radio through a straight key jack.
Yeah.
So my radio's got nothing to do with the keyer.
Eric, you'll find as you get used to it, you start closing this up a bit. And when you close it too much, you start making a lot of mistakes. Then you just open it a fraction from there. And the more you use the pedal, the more you'll get used to the feel of it. I'm using one of these printed things, and unfortunately, there is no setting on it. You've got to push it all the way to make the contact. So there's no fine setting on it, which is why I make a lot of mistakes on this key. Yeah, I've got one like that at home as well, and that I've set up probably with about a 5 to 10 thou gap on it, and that works very well for me. But again, it's your own feel at the end of the day.
Well, I'm telling you, when I ever grow up, I'm buying myself a Vibroplex pedal.
It's Piero Bigali.
Those
Yeah,
Bigalis,
if I
they're
ever won
lovely.
the lotto.
Yeah.
We're talking 400 plus US dollars here for a pedal.
Crazy, it's crazy.
But they're fantastic keys.
They're nice. They look nice. I haven't tried one.
Well,
Wouldn't
I do
mind
not know
one.
what they look like, seeing that I can't see them, but I know they are fantastic.
Yeah. Definitely highly rated.
I personally prefer single lever operation, not a squeeze pedal. I do not know if you can actually hear this when I key. I do not know if you can hear my actual key. Let me turn the key down. The volume on my key way down.
Yes, we can hear the clicking.
This is my fingers. I key like you would key on a single lever pedal. I don't squeeze.
I do the same thing. I kind of, it's almost like
Left and right tap.
yeah, like a tap either side, yeah.
Yeah,
Which
so
is
you
probably
can, for example,
the
when I
bad
do it,
I put it to, but it works.
yeah, when I do an O and S, I'd press and hold. But if I do a C, it's a case of tap, 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 tap on either side.
That's what I've been doing as well in my practice. If it's a repeated dits or das, I'll hold it, but else it's left and right taps.
Well, of course, if you're using a single lever pedal, you have to. You have to move the pedal.
Yeah.
If you can squeeze, if you know how, it's a fantastic skill to know, because you can send very rapidly.
We'll get there one day.
I can't, I mean, like now, I'm squeezing now because if I'm trying to tap here, yeah, the pedal is not heavy enough. The box that it's in actually moves. So at high speed, you can't, not on a light pedal. Then squeezing becomes essential. The key slides across the desk. Yes.
Yeah. It's. I think a single lever is probably more purist. It's the real McCoy.
Now, if you really want to go purist on yourself, then you get yourself a Kudzi key.
What's that?
What it does, it's basically it looks like a single lever pedal, but it functions like a straight key on either side. So you can tap for dots for dots on either side, and you can hold it down for das on either side.
Okay.
So, for example, what you would do, a CQ, you would, yeah, you operate right-handed, I assume.
Yes, correct.
So you'd hold on the left, tap on the right, back to the left, hold on the right, tap. That would be a C, and you'd come back over to the left, hold on the left, hold on the right, tap on the left, come back over to the right for the Q for hold.
Damn,
That
that
is how
sounds
you'd operate.
complicated.
It's called a side swiper.
Okay, I've seen pics. It is also talking about being purist. I had a chat to Toy the other day. I don't quite get the point of having a computer connected to the internet. Then you link that to your transceiver to compose and send a message via radio to another transceiver, which decrypts it and puts it back on a computer. You might as well just send an email or a text message
Correct.
or WhatsApp or whatever. Why bother?
Okay. Now,
I
there is a
understand
reason why you do it.
why digital modes exist and you need to send data via radio, etc. But
Okay. There
yeah,
is a reason why you would do this for Morse code as well. If you've ever competed in the CQ Worldwide contest, you're not going to be able to send by hand 40 words a minute for 6 hours straight. No human can. Your computer, however, can. You can decode that, but you cannot send for 6 hours straight. That is where and when using a computer for sending Morse code becomes a relevant option. I mean, in the South African contest, I would never do this because there's not enough people to make it necessary.